Good morning, guys. Let's go get started. Got another one done. I was talking on the phone on my way over here, so I couldn't vlog any, but this one wasn't bad. This one a few weeks ago was a pain in the butt, but now it's kind of slowing down a little bit. It's been dry, but the Bermuda in this one's starting to slow down, and our nighttime temperatures are getting cooler, so it slows it down quite a bit. I lowered the deck 1/4 of an inch this time. I've been planning on doing that, you know, and going then, towards winter. I worked with my other job down Monday and yesterday. Today is Wednesday. I've done it on I've been doing it on 3 3/4. So done it on 3 1/2 this time. Next time, this short week 3 1/4 today. I've got one after that. I got 3 more on the list. I may put one off until tomorrow. I'm not getting this one in pretty good shape. We got a lot of rain. Got kind of a short day this past Sunday as of now, and then a busy day Friday. So that look forward to. I probably will put that one off, the last one today, until tomorrow, just to kind of not to make today so overloaded and then have a really short day tomorrow, and just kind of bounce things out a little better. right now I'm going to one that I just weeded. I put it off the other day because it didn't really need it, but since all the rain came through Sunday, I'm gonna go knock it out right now. Right now I'm headed to one. It's been 3 weeks since I've done this yard. It's been 3 weeks on. I hadn't done that one. It had been 2 weeks yesterday since I've done that one, and it still wasn't bad. The ditch line there, it is. I mean, that's what I want. I want to actually cut some grass. The only thing that was remotely tall. The rest of it somewhat needed topped off, but it still wasn't. It wasn't exactly lush and green. But I'm gonna go do it. And I said earlier that I would probably Friday morning push off my last one until tomorrow, but I am not gonna do that because I'm having to push some back from Friday. It's called the clubhouse Friday evening. And a big thing I got going on Friday. I don't property side bitch and get it all done and get ready. I'm fairly familiar with. So I'm gonna push. The lady I go to church with works in the office at the clubhouse. Push one back from Friday. Messaged me the other day and possibly if I would be interested, I can give you a bid for fertilizing the clubhouse grass. And she said it was a pretty large area. Best I remember, it's been a while since I've been there, but best I remember, it is a very large area. So it's gonna take a while. That's one reason I'm pushing stuff back. But you know, it's fertilizing time. I've actually put mine off a little bit due to the dry weather and the heat. It's just now, today's been really nice. It's about 85, 86 right now. Been very nice, very pleasant day to work. But as far as fertilizing, the past couple weeks is not the weather to do it in. Yards were burned up to begin with, and putting a bunch of fertilizer on that would not help things any. So I'm waiting a little bit, and I actually want to wait until there's some rain in the forecast. That's usually what I do, and it works out pretty well because the fertilizer I use is water activated. So when it rains on it, you know, it gets it going. None of my yards are irrigated. That's just not something that people do in this area. I wish it was, but it is not. So I have no choice but to wait on the rain. But I anticipate probably, if not next week, then the week after that. The time frame for here anyway, for the first round of fertilizing in the spring is about start anywhere from Labor Day, and you've got to about Halloween to get it done. Again, it could go a little. I mean, you've got 2 months there to do it. So if you're reseeding and fertilizing, I would try to do it now. I would try to get it done before October, just to go so you have time for that fertilizing schedule for the germinated before winter. Start off with first round of the year. Tall fescue. I usually do it. I'm talking late March, early April. Tall fescue grow in pre-emergent fertilizer with some mention. You just kind of have to go by your weather. Pointing towards the summer weed transition coming up. We have all kinds of crap. You do that one in late March, early April. You do a second round of the same thing in the spring, 6 weeks after your first application. And then you stay off of it during the summer. And I'm not including spraying. I'm not including herbicides, the liquid form. I don't do that. Just don't have the demand for it. So what I do is the granular form of fertilizer, and then like I said, stay off out there in the summer. And then I usually tell my customers when they ask when I'll be back, I'll say when the summer heat goes away, you know, your humidity goes down, nighttime temperatures go down, daytime temperatures are, I try to do it under 85 degrees. You can get away with it at 85. That's just my guideline that I use for myself. And then fall's kind of tricky. If my customers aren't going to reseed, I put down the same thing I did in the spring. I put Dimension down, you know, pre-emergent fertilizer, and I do the same thing 6 weeks later to get the winter weeds. But if they do reseed, I've got a couple, or I've got one. He reseeds, but he does it himself, and I usually just contact him and say, hey, go ahead and get your seed. Let me know when you get it, and when you get it put down, and I'll run by and get the fertilizer out. His yard's not big at all. It takes me like 20 minutes maybe to do it, so it's not that bad. But, and equipment, I have just a little cheap Scotch spreader from Walmart. I don't have anything, you know, fancy that I ride on. It's just that little push spreader. It doesn't hold, it holds almost a half a bag, I guess. But it's just little, and it's plastic. But anyway, so it's enough fertilizer talk. If I put too much in, it doesn't make whenever I do it very good. Right now we're at, so I try to not put a whole lot in. Looks like it's growing a lot, get kind of straggly, a lot of leaves on the ground, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's get this and done. That's about it for fertilizing. Just try to, if you're looking to get into that, just try to plant it, you know, around the weather where it's not going to burn your customers' yards up and make them look worse. Got this one knocked out, looking nice. Really got a lot of leaves, kind of ground up, looking a little bit. Got this bank right here at the road, and all them up there.
For everyone, don't wait, go now.
It's a little monster, to say the least. I don't hate this one per se, but I sure as heck don't enjoy it very much. And all that I really do is weed eat banks on that one. That's about it. It ain't terrible. It was pretty solid that time, but it usually ain't real thick. I just do it every 2 weeks. I don't remember what I just talked about because as I was videoing that last clip, my dad pulled up. His truck's been tore up for about a week now. He's been at the shop getting fixed, and he's been riding to work with a buddy that lives 2 houses down from that house I just mowed. That lady is actually his sister-in-law. Dad's friend.